So now we're going to do row 2, and this is where we set up our corners for our granny square. There's a few different varieties, but this is the one that I prefer to do. It gives a much more solid granny square. So I'm going to slip stitch into a space in between two trebles, just because that's where I want my corner to start. So for my first treble, which is what it always is 3 chain. 1, 2, 3. But in that same space here, I'm going to do 2 more treble. Maybe I better just remind you again. A treble is yarn over my hook, into the space, pick up 1, 2 off, 2 off. So effectively I've got 3 treble there, being that the first treble is the 3 chain. So that's half a corner. Now I'm going to do 1 chain and 3 more treble, all into that same spot. So 1, 2, and 3. So that's what a corner is made up of. 3 treble. There's a 3 treble, remembering that that one is chain, just for this go. 1 chain and 3 more treble. So that's 1 corner of my granny square. Now to make my next corner, I'm going to skip 3 treble. So I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3, and in there, in the next space, is going to be my next corner. So I'll get back on that hook. So 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to do a treble again into here. But bearing in mind my corner is 3 treble, 1 chain, 3 treble. So here we go. First treble. 1, 2. Just confirm you're doing trebles, because when you're ready you've got the 3 on the hook. Taking 2 off and 2 off. So that's 3 treble, 1 chain and 3 more treble, all back into the same space. 1, 2, 3. So there's half my square done, and it should be looking square-ish. Next corner again, skip 3. 1, 2, 3. Round, yarn over. Okay, so my corner once again, 3 treble. 1 chain and 3 more treble. So we're 3/4 of the way around. So what this ends up being is the basic open granny square. So there I've got 3 treble, 1 chain there, 3 treble. And for the last one, skipping the 3 treble from the row before, 1, 2, 3, going into this space. You'll know you're right if you've got 3 treble left, and there are my 3 treble ready. So 3 treble, 1 chain and 3 treble. When you've done this, you still don't have a closed square, so once again you'll need to be doing some slip stitches. And I'll just show you that, because this is really important, so that you always land in the right spot. So there are my 3 nice corners, nice straight sides, except we don't have any crochet in the sides yet. So I'm going over here to where my original 3 chain were, and I'm going to slip stitch into the top of that chain. Remember, it's not a stitch, it's just a slip, and take it off. But where I need to be for the start of every row is in a corner. I need to get myself back to there. So I've slip stitched to close it, and now I'm going to slip stitch along. So I'm going to slip stitch into that top of that next treble, and I'm going to slip stitch in top of the last treble. It's still not back yet, and I want to be here, so I'm slip stitching into the 1 chain space there. So what I've actually done is 4 slip stitches, 1 into my 3 chain from there, 1 into the next treble, 1 into the next treble, and 1 now into my 1 chain space, and then we're ready for round 3.